We are over here at the Texas Rangers Choctaw Stadium, and in this video we're going to learn everything there is to know about where to live in Arlington, working in Arlington, things to do, shopping, dining, you name it. So if that sounds good to you, let's get to it. First time to the channel, welcome, glad to meet you. My name is Wendy Pinnell. I am a local real estate broker here in the Dallas area with On Track Realty. If you want to know everything there is to know about living in Dallas, Texas, working, dining here, any of its many suburbs, be sure and hit that subscribe button and click on that little bell. We have been in the business since 2007, working with buyers and sellers just like you every day. We absolutely love it. We're also a family brokerage. So if you like the idea of our family helping yours, be sure and head on down to that description section. Take a look at our Let's Find Home questionnaire. Tell you what, we made it easy on you to fill that out. You know, you're also welcome to text us, give us a call, reach out via email. Any of those ways work. Tell you what, we found our home in Dallas, Texas, and we would love to help you find yours. But as you can see behind me, we are right here at Texas Live. All right, take in all the action because let me just tell you, Arlington is an entertainment hub. So much to do here. In fact, when people talk about how Arlington is a great place, one of the things they talk about is the entertainment. Lots of great entertainment, lots of great retail in Arlington, okay? So Texas Live right behind me. Well, what is that? Well, you know what? If you're not going to the game, which by the way, Texas Rangers are right here as well as Dallas Cowboys. If you're not going to the game, you can come on out to Texas Live. They have massive, huge TVs where you can take in the game, you know, along with sports bars and pretty much any kind of food you might want. Okay, anything from Troy's, where you're gonna find live music, to Pudge's Pizza. Okay, you got your taco place with all kinds of Mexican food, barbecue. They also have the Arlington Backyard, which is like an outdoor venue with concerts. Okay, so lots to do here right at Texas Live. You know what, just a few facts for you, basic info for you on Arlington. Arlington is in Tarrant County. Population, right around 400,000, you know, give or take a few. It's surrounded by some great highways. It has I-20 giving you highway access east and west, as well as I-30. North-south highways, this has 820 and 360. Arlington is not known for its great thoroughfares, and it sometimes, you know, can have a lot of traffic, and that's because it's a really big city and it doesn't have any north-south highways right down the middle. Okay, so you can get stuck with a lot of stop, go. All right, you know, one thing you're not really gonna find a whole lot of in Arlington is new construction. It does have one subdivision called the Viridian that you'll find, but for the most part, kind of landlocked. You're going to find the homes all look pretty similar to one another. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Arlington is considered the 11th most diverse city in all of America? Okay, and that really shows when you go down, you know, you're driving down the road, you're going to see so many different kinds of shops, churches, restaurants. We're talking Asian, Mediterranean, Middle East, Latin. You will find it all in Arlington. So that is a very cool feature for sure. It also has great jobs. You know, so if you're worried about the commute, which I don't know why you would be because there's a great, nice central location here, but you can also find plenty of jobs right within Arlington. Okay, like Texas Health Resources alone, just by itself, employs over 8,000 people. Okay, you've also got the GM Auto plant. On either side of you, you have Lockheed Martin. Lots of employment right in there. But I hear you asking about the commute. Great question. If you're commuting from Arlington to Dallas, you're talking about like a 27-minute commute. Okay? If you're going to Fort Worth, more like 20 minutes. That's great, huh? And if you're going to the airport, like if you have to travel with work, you're talking about 21 minutes. Right, so lots to offer here in Arlington. Tell you what we're gonna do today. We're gonna look at a few houses, kind of give you an idea of that flavor of Arlington. We're also going to take in some retail, you know, and you know, at the end, we're going to take in some green space, some really neat area that Arlington has as well. So if that sounds good to you, hang on because we're about to go check out some retail. So let's go. here at the Arlington Highlands, our second stop in our vlog tour today. Wanted to show you this giant retail shopping hub, Arlington Highlands. It is amazing, so much retail to look at. Right here you have, just in this one area, oh my goodness, so much more than I could even say. You've got an Old Navy, you've got a Joann's, PetSmart, Ulta, Container Store, and it doesn't just have shopping. Like sometimes you'll have, you know, a mall like the Paragon, the Grand Prairie Outlet comes to mind where it's just shopping. But that's not the Arlington Highlands for you. It also has tons of dining. Again, just in this area, all very walkable. You have Red Robin, you have the Keg, you have the Piranha Killer, P.F. Chang's, you know, and if that wasn't enough for you, literally right down the street, you also have the Parks Mall, which is another just massive shopping area. I mean, so this is the place to come at Christmas if you're just trying to find something for everyone and you've decided not to do Amazon. Well, this is the one you're going to come to and you're going to find anything for anyone, okay? You know, and if those two didn't work for you, you've also got your Arlington Town Center, your Arbrook Oaks Shopping Center. Now, earlier, I mentioned that Arlington was the 11th most diverse city in America. And even in this area, you can really see that, okay? So here are some options, some things that I just, after a quick look, some things that I saw. The India Grill, A Taste of Europe, Indo-Pak World Market, the Al Rayyan Kayab and, did I say that right? Okay, Al Rayyan Kayab and Gyros. I probably butchered that in the pronunciation, but I did see that one too. The Global Food Market, right? So, you know, so far what we're seeing in Arlington is fantastic entertainment, so many entertainment options if you love sports especially, and then also fantastic retail. You know, so I'm sure that all sounds good so far, but you're probably wondering, hey Wendy, what about housing? Well, good thing you asked, because that's where we're gonna go look next. We're gonna look at a couple neighborhoods, one in the 275, 300 range, and then another one in the 450 range. So stay tuned, let's go take a look. We are out here in our first subdivision today. I intentionally wanted to go with one that was more affordable. So out here we're looking at homes that are a little older, built like in the 1963, 1974, that 10-year price range. Average price per square foot in this area, $150 a square foot. So that is surprisingly affordable right now, just $150 a square foot. Now in this area, you're not gonna find an HOA. You're not gonna find any new construction really, maybe a lot here and there, but it would be very rare. As you can see behind me, beautiful mature trees. It's very hilly here, so it's really neat. Out in this way, you're right near West Chase Golf Club. You're over here near Interlochen, which is a fantastic place for Christmas lights. The house here behind me, let me give you a look here at this house behind me. It is for sale for $275,000, okay? Great price, almost unheard of right now, right? $275,000. It's priced at $136 a square foot. So, you know, with an average price per square foot of $150, this is a good deal. It's also updated inside. It has granite, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, built in 1963. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, has vinyl plank floor, carpet. So it kind of gives you an idea of what you can get in this neighborhood. Huge, beautiful trees. Absolutely love that hilly, neat little area of Arlington, and affordable. So there's a lot to be said of that. Okay, so neat area. Tell you what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna take you to the next, well, first we're gonna drive through this street, right, in this neighborhood, so you can kind of see what you can see here and what this is like in that, you know, just about 300,000 price range. Then we're gonna head on over to the Millbrook subdivision. We're gonna see houses listed more in the like the 450 to 500,000 range. So anyway, yeah, let's go take a look around. We are out here at our second stop, taking a look at another neighborhood. This one is in the Westwood subdivision. As you could probably guess right now, homes here are built in like the 72 to 85, kind of that decade there. Again, what we keep seeing in Arlington, you know, the construction stopped at around the 90s. So everything is basically 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, right? With a lot of it being 80s and 90s. All right, this neighborhood here actually does have an HOA, which is not super common in Arlington, not as common as it is in places with new construction, but it does. It's $490 a year. No new construction, obviously, again, no surprise there. Cool thing is though, the acres are really pretty. The lots are actually on the large size here, like a third of an acre on average. So that's really cool. Again, we're near the Water Chase Golf Club, right near Pantego Christian Academy, a couple of other schools. Now, the house here behind me is right back here, and it is priced at $449,000. So it's always helpful to give you an example of what you can get, in each price range. So this one, $449,000. Kind of see it is a little bit of a busy street, but not too terribly bad. Again, lots of mature trees. Can you see all the hills? It's really neat how hilly it is. This one was built in 1979. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage. It's updated on the inside, so even though it's a little bit older, and you'll find that a lot in these Arlington homes, a lot of times they're fixed up inside, even though they're older homes. So this one is built, fixed up with granite, stainless steel appliances, beautiful tile backsplash, a separate garden tub and shower in the master. So beautifully updated. Again, $450,000 is what you're gonna get and what you're gonna find that you can get in Arlington. Older, but still very fixed up. So anyway, love the neighborhood, the hilly, mature trees, just a lot to love about this area. It's hilly, beautiful, mature trees. Anyway, I hope that gave you a really good idea of what you can find in Arlington. We've checked out the retail, we saw how much entertainment there is, how much diversity, and then just a couple of really beautiful neighborhoods for you to take a look at. Arlington overall does tend to be more affordable than, like, say, Mansfield to the south. So I definitely think it's something to take into consideration, if you're looking on that lower end and you're wanting something affordable. Okay, well, our next stop, we're gonna head on over to Crystal Canyon to kind of take a look at some green space, and we're gonna wrap up our vlog tour there. So let's go. Are wrapping up our tour, our full vlog tour of Arlington out here at the Crystal Canyon natural area. I gotta tell you, the sun has come out. It is absolutely a beautiful day. Just a great day to be out in nature. So like I said, this is Crystal Canyon and it has 40 acres, okay? Beautiful area. Definitely, I'll tell you what, this is a geology lover's paradise out here. Just hiking, not a whole lot else to offer, but just a beautiful, beautiful area. In terms of green space like this, Arlington has 95 square miles and it has 4,700 acres in green space. Okay, so that's great. However, if you take and, compare that to Grand Prairie, Grand Prairie has 72 square miles and over 5,000 acres of green space. So, some have said that, Arlington doesn't put in enough emphasis on green space. And yet you can see here, this is a really beautiful area, an example, that you definitely can find hiking trails. Just a way of recap. Okay, so what we've seen today in terms of Arlington, we have checked out their awesome entertainment, of which they have plenty. We took a look at retail, right? We talked about how they're so ethnically diverse, so much ethnic diversity with that retail shopping, churches, dining. So that's a really neat part of Arlington as well. Then we took a look at some neighborhoods. They kind of give you an idea. And I think too, just again, reinforcing that idea that Arlington has homes, 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s also, but not a whole lot in the way of new construction. Now they do have the Viridian Subdivision, right, which is new construction. And we are going to do a future vlog tour on that, so be sure and stay tuned. But otherwise, kind of what I showed you is pretty predictable of what you're going to see in Arlington. Let's talk about schools for a minute, because we haven't touched on that yet, okay? So overall, I like to talk about niche.com a lot because they give you an overall score and then they kind of break down the schools for you. So the overall score from niche.com for Arlington is an A-, right? Okay, so they give for both housing and public schools, they give a B. For being good for families, they give a B+. For nightlife, B+. hang on a second, I don't know that I agree with that because I think Arlington has great opportunities for nightlife. But anyway, niche.com gives it a B+. They give it A+ for diversity, right? Now, the one area you might want to be concerned about is they give a C for crime and safety, right? And so actually in Arlington, crime is quite a bit higher than it is in Texas. It's like 18% higher than it is in all of Texas. And again, so it's a huge city. So it stands to reason. What I would encourage you, we saw some beautiful areas. I would really encourage you to check out the sources that are available, like Family Watchdog, because there are plenty of areas that are just fantastic, very nice and safe. So you definitely want to take a look at that, you know, and just not, you know, abandon Arlington entirely just because of that crime rate. Just means to really do your due diligence, which, you know, you would want to do that anywhere you're looking to buy. Okay, so, you know, schools, they gave it, you know, what, a B? However, there's a wide range of schools, and some of them are excellent. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of some of those excellent schools. One of them is the Arlington Collegiate High School. Okay, that one gets a 10 out of 10. Okay, also Ditto Elementary and the Arlington Classics Academy, all getting 10 out of 10. So definitely, even though overall, B for schools is not thrilling, still you've got some great ones there. So again, due diligence, right? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah, the crime's not great, the schools aren't great, but so many really neat areas of Arlington. Okay, so what do you think? Was this information helpful, right? If so, probably the next thing you should do is head on over to YouTube, check out another video, right? Because there's lots more just like this one. And while you're there, of course, hit that subscribe button, tap on that little bell. You know, and if you like the idea of our family helping yours, you know, and you've got to move in your future, go ahead and scroll on down in that description section, because you're going to find our Let's Find Home questionnaire. You know, we've made it easy on you. However, if you don't want to go that route, you can also give us a call, drop us an email, send us a text. Any of those ways will work. You know, we're just glad to help you out in finding your home in Dallas, Texas. But listen, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So thank you so much for joining us today, and have a great day.